have one for Elvin up there?
Sorry to interrupt you guys, but there's a press conference going on. You ready?
We've been waiting.
Yeah.
So Damian popped up questionable with the rib.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll be able to go?
I think so, but we don't know yet.
Was that incident? Like, did he?
I don't ask.
Okay.
You're
So
asking
you
the
don't know
wrong
what
guy. Yeah, I don't know. I found out doing shoot around today. I asked him, was he boxing? So.
That wasn't something that occurred the other night.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
But he went through the full shoot around.
Yeah, it wasn't. We didn't do a lot, but yeah.
Giannis probable with the.
Yeah. He should be going. He should be good. Well, thank you. This was great. This was awesome. You're rolling it. It was phenomenal. Yeah.
Where do you think Giannis fits in the MVP conversation?
I don't know. I don't get in it a lot. Didn't get in it last year a lot. His numbers say he should win or be right there. But, fatigue, I think, is a lot of his issue. He just keeps doing the same thing. And eventually the same thing doesn't look special anymore, I guess. So that's what I would say.
Last game you said, you were asked if you considered that game against the Warriors a flush, and you said no. It's more of a teachable type game.
Yeah.
What things from that game do you feel like will be good in crossover tonight?
Again, I don't. It's just a teachable thing for us, not for tonight. It's just for us to be a better basketball team. I thought we just lost our discipline in a lot of ways. You see a Steph Curry in front of you, and you forget you're on the team defense. And so I thought a lot of that broke down defensively. I thought offensively we didn't play right. So. We showed film today and walked over it, but it wasn't anything where we felt like no coming to Jesus meetings or anything like that. It was just one of those games.
Speaking of that, the Lakers are a much different team than the Warriors. But I'm curious. You talked about the other night against the Clippers, Bobby posting up a lot, and learning that when Brook posts up, that was kind of the way that you should go.
Yeah.
Against the Warriors, you guys didn't really post up Brook.
No.
Is that something that? In those two big lineups, you want to lean on more?
Yeah, I think it depends on the way the game is going. There were opportunities there. I don't think we saw them. We showed that on film today. Bobby had, I think, 2 times he had a guard guarding him on the post, and no one saw him. I don't know how you don't see that. And then Brooke had at least 3 of those. But as we told Brooke, if you're going to post, you got to post. You got to make sure we all see you. Bobby does that. When Bobby posts, he shows the team, I'm here, I want the ball. And when Brook does that, he doesn't do that as much. We want him to do that.
Doc, what do you think Brook's shown you defensively since he got here?
He's been terrific, at the rim, just as a rim protector. He's been able to make multiple efforts, jump on one side, block a shot on the other side. The more we can keep him down there, the better we are defensively. That's probably been our biggest change, is him and Giannis trying to find ways to keep them under the basket as much as possible or near the basket. When you have them both near the basket, it's tough. It's tough in there to score. And then our guys' job, if we're going to do that, the rest of the guys have to protect the three-point line. And so when we do that, we've been really good defensively.
Doc, I'm going to ask you a question I probably know the answer to already. It's probably same as what Ty Lue said the other night, but when Giannis was out of that game, he's leading the league in fast break points per game. How does that impact what they do? You guys know the transition defense is a big part of this thing with LeBron out. How does it change your approach at all, or is it just the same?
No, obviously LeBron is not playing. That changes something. They're going to play differently. Number one, they play with more motion. The ball moves a little bit differently when he doesn't play, so that affects us. But our discipline and what we do defensively night in and night out doesn't change very often. And so it'll be interesting. I think, and I'm being honest, I think our guys wanted everyone on their team to be healthy. I think that's where we are mentally. It's a good place. We want everybody and see where we're at and just keep building. So, it'll be interesting how we handle that now.
Yeah, I was going to ask as a follow-up to that. That's always the challenge as the human,
Yeah, I've gotten out of that business. I can't predict how each guy handles that. And if you should come in as professionals and just approach it that way.
Across the last 3 games, Malik is 2 of 20
Yeah.
3-point line.
Yeah.
I'm curious, what are you seeing from him recently on the offensive end?
Nothing. Not really. He's getting great shots. It's not going in, and I could care less. Really, like today we did a bunch of things at the end of practice, just making him shoot like 3-4 times in a row, just so he can see it goes in. But it's not like he's forgotten how to shoot. And the guys, shooters, I never worry about. I literally don't. They can miss 5 games in a row and not make a shot, and I could care. They're great shooters. They keep working. They don't just forget all of a sudden. So just keep playing the same way. What I've been more impressed with is he hasn't changed defensively. And Malik has never been known as a defender, and he's doing that. Usually when a guy like that offense struggles, their defense struggles, and that has not happened with Malik. So to me, it's actually shown me more and not less.
I think we just see Middleton at least on the floor a little bit.
Yeah, he's close. I've been saying that, right? Yeah. So
Sunday close?
it could be. I don't know. I mean, he's going to go hard tomorrow, and we'll see. But he's getting closer. I'm more confident that he'll be back sooner than later. Whatever that means to you can mean something different to me, though. So, all right, guys.